come here every day. Even if I don't need anything, I like the feeling of it. I like to see all the people who come from all around the world. It's really a place to come and watch and see. It's just like a big market. It's just happy. And you know you will find a treasure.
Renowned Australian artist Mirka Mora finds a discount department store in the heart of Melbourne's inner suburban Richmond inspirational. She's a colourful local identity and a regular at Dimmeys, which she points out is not just any old department store.
This place is history and it's Melbourne.
Since 1853, Dimmeys has traded on this site in Swan Street, visited by millions of shoppers over the years, both rich and poor, young and old.
It's so good and I love it here. Everybody shops at Dimmeys.
Yeah.
How come? Because it's cheap. It's got everything.
There's so much stuff here. Like, you find something new each time and it's always fun.
It goes back to when I was a little girl and I used to come here with my grandmother and we just used to love shopping, trying things on and trying hats on and it's just been part of my life.
And it's not just the bargain shopping that's endeared itself to so many Melburnians. When the original store was damaged by fire in 1906, rebuilding got underway to include a clock tower that still dominates the inner city skyline.
It was at one stage, the tower was made of ruby cut glass and it was lit from the inside, so it was a bit like a red lighthouse in Melbourne, could be seen for miles and miles around.
The tower is the first thing I remember when I came to Australia in 1950. So if it is a landmark for me, it must be a landmark to many, 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 many people.
So much so that the building was given state heritage listing earlier this year, but not in time to stop the sale of the old store to developers. Dimmeys will close its doors next month, apparently the victim of changed demographics in what was once an industrial working-class suburb.
The customer has changed. It's a lot more affluent area here in Richmond now. The house prices have increased, and I think that our customers have sort of shied away from our Richmond store.
That has set the stage for a battle that's been waged in Richmond for decades, since the planned gentrification and modernisation of the suburb was first mooted back in the 1960s.
No, leave it as it is. No, I don't want it rebuilt. Leave it as it is.
Would you like to see wealthier people move into Richmond?
No.
Why?
They stink. They look me up and down. They think I'm a dog. They spit on me.
Now both rich and poor live side by side in Richmond, as one by one the factories that once employed the working class have become prized real estate, either bulldozed or turned into apartments. The old signs are about all that's left. But the imminent closure of Dimmeys has galvanised a community that appears to have had enough.
Save Dimmeys.
Ron Pennell is a retired actor who spearheaded the campaign to save Dimmeys from a proposed 9-storey apartment development behind the old Dimmeys facade. He started a petition that's now before Heritage Victoria.
It was like hotcakes, people coming to sign. It was extraordinary that we got about 400 signatures in about 3 or 4 hours of work. And you have to be able to say to them, someone is concerned and someone is ready to protect the building and do something about it. Does anyone have anything they wish to raise?
Ron Pennell and a group of concerned residents and historians formed the new Fair Deal at Dimmeys Committee, and they meet regularly at a bookstore over the road from Dimmeys to plan their next line of attack. They appear to have the local council on their side.
As a council, we've lodged a submission with Heritage Victoria as part of their process, and we expressed significant concerns about the height and dimensions of the building.
The new owners, Richmond Icon Proprietary Limited, have declined to comment to the 7:30 report on their plans, which also include breaking up this mural on the eastern side of Dimmeys to make way for a car park. The mural was commissioned by the previous owners and took the young artist Hayden Dewar almost 5 years to complete.
Sat there through winter and summer on his milk crate, and it's a masterpiece.
The The mural depicting the history of Richmond and Victoria since Dimmeys opened is also heritage listed, and it seems is loved by locals almost as much as the building itself, especially by those who feature in it.
It's an enormous work, and he knows the history of Melbourne so well. I mean, everybody is there.
It's an ephemeral thing, and I'd never expected it to exist forever, but would have hoped it to be around for a bit at least.
Did you hope that it would be here for future generations?
Yeah, maybe at least one generation would have been nice. Yeah.
The fate of the building and the mural are in the hands of Heritage Victoria and Yarra City Council, which has called for more details from the developers. It hasn't had a reply.